And our patience is at an end. That's the message from Scotland's largest teaching union this morning as they begin to ballot their members on strike action. Andrea Bradley is the General Secretary of the EIS union. She's with us now. Morning to you. Just make it clear what this possible strike action is about. It's not about pay.
Good morning, Laura. No, it's not about pay. We negotiate pay and conditions entirely separately. This is really about chronically high levels of workload that teachers in Scotland have been suffering for a long period of time now. And we were very heartened in 2021 when the now Scottish Government included in their manifesto a commitment to finally attempt to tackle teacher workload tangibly with the commitment to reduce teacher class contact times to 21 hours per week and increase time for teachers' preparation of all aspects of learning, teaching and assessment. But almost 5 years down the line, we still don't even have a plan for the implementation of that commitment, and that's despite the very best efforts and patience of the teacher side to negotiate that.
Well, the Scottish Government has told us that it is committed to working with teaching unions in COSLA to agree their approach to delivering a reduction in class contact time at pace. Is that your experience?
It's not our experience. The Scottish Government, alongside COSLA, made that very same commitment back in the early part of December 2024. And the teacher side very reasonably and very patiently set about a 2-month deadline for an implementation plan to come forward. The date was set for the 3rd of February, and the Cabinet Secretary gave assurances that the implementation plan would be on the table for discussion by that date. We are, I think, now into our 282nd day beyond the 3rd of February 2025, and we still don't have a plan for implementation. So in our book, that is not working sufficiently at pace with local authority partners to get this progressed in the direction that it needs to be.
Is reducing class contact time so important to you that you'd take children out of school for that?
Yes, absolutely, because the reason why teachers are so overworked at the moment, to the tune of, a day to 2 days a week extra unpaid, the equivalent of that in terms of the number of additional hours that they're doing, it is all around the work that they're doing to differentiate learning experiences, to provide quality feedback for individual learners, to make sure that assessment is properly tailored to the needs of the individuals in their classes, and this all against the backdrop of now us having around 40% of children and young people with additional needs. So this is really an investment in quality learning, teaching and assessment for the children and young people who are supposed to be the beneficiaries of the service. We know that teachers, because they don't have enough time allocated to this within their working week currently, are spending hours in the evenings, at weekends and even during holiday periods in order to get done what they need to get done. And it's simply not sustainable. It's not fair on them. It's not healthy for them to work like that, and it's not sustainable in the long term. And Scottish teachers, compared to their counterparts in other parts of the OECD, are really poorly off in terms of the amount of preparatory time that they have for learning, teaching and assessment, and that is not good for them, and it's definitely not good for children and young people.
Andrea, thank you for your time this morning. Andrea Bradley there from the EIS Teaching Union.